Not that I think I'm like too old and gross to get good tips now, but
What?
but I think I could have made some okay money when I was in my 20s.
Well, that's nice that you think that. Now, is it because you thought you missed out on that opportunity to be in that kind of environment?
So. And also because I would have made better tips because I would have been
Not as
young
gross.
and vibrant.
Not as gross. Old, smelly.
Why do you keep adding different adjectives?
I don't know.
You just added smell on there for no reason.
The Casey Clark Show.
This is the Casey Clark Show.
Thanks again for popping in. I know you're super busy. There's lots of choices out there. There's even other shows I've heard of.
No, come on.
So
Get off it.
I know. It's ridiculous. But you've chosen us, and we really do appreciate that. This past weekend, super busy. Did a lot of great things. But one of the things I was doing doing a little cleaning around the house. Then I noticed, like, we don't have a wine cellar per se.
Mm-hmm.
I call it like a wine spot.
Okay.
A wine spot.
And
Well-
is it properly refrigerated?
No.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
it's
this
just
is
an area
It's in the basement.
where there's room for wine.
and
Okay.
it's a little cooler there, and it's
Sure.
it's not finished. It's kind of in the back area.
Oh, got it.
We have over 30 bottles of wine.
Wow.
Because we have a wine rack in there, and I was
Yeah.
putting some other stuff away. I'm like, wow, we have a lot of wine. Like
Amazing.
That's such a adult thing to have.
Yes. Very adult to
You know
have
what-
wine on hand at all times.
You know what I mean?
For all occasions.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
It's impressive.
and we have sparkling wine too, like
Oh.
multiple bottles of sparkling wine, also known as champagne.
Right.
If you buy it from that region, but otherwise sparkling wine.
And you have red, white,
Yeah.
dessert wine.
You know what? Thank you. We don't have dessert wine.
Oh, okay. Just to round out your collection, you might want to pick some up.
Do I?
I don't know.
I think it's a little too much now.
Maybe. But
Like-
but it is just a very adult thing to just have all that
Isn't it, though?
wine ready to go. Good for you.
Is it though?
And the juxtaposition of the fact that, I mean, I had a pretty big shaker this weekend.
Yeah.
We have a 15-pack of Wildcat Lager in my kitchen.
Oh, wow.
Ready to go at
Yeah.
any time.
Anytime, hey, you can just snap one of those off and away I go.
Yeah. So, I mean,
Wildcat.
we live two different lives, and that's okay.
Wildcat Lager. Oh, I wonder if that's on sale this week.
If you want to come over and shotgun it. let me
Yeah.
know.
Right up there with Cougar beer.
Yes, pretty much.
Yeah, that's fun. That's fun. Mary, what's one of the adult things you do?
I take care of my car.
Oh, yeah, it's a very adult thing.
Oh, when you have to go in for an oil change, you feel pretty
Yeah.
grown up.
Yep.
Okay.
The tires change.
Yeah.
I got to do
Like,
that too.
yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got to switch
You
over
add
tires.
that to your list, Casey.
And here's the thing, Mary, is that I don't actually have to do it for my truck. I got to do it for my wife's car and my daughter's car.
Yeah, that's a dad thing.
That is a dad thing.
It is.
The Casey Clark Show.
Thanks again for hanging out. Appreciate that. We're talking about the adult things that you do this past weekend after doing a little cleaning. I went to I call it just our wine spot.
Yeah.
There was like over 30 bottles of wine in our wine spot.
Oh.
And we were at Cedar Creek at a rosé event.
Yeah.
And I guess we decided to buy another case.
Why not?
When in Rome, I guess.
Yeah. Well, you're just prepared for anything at all times. I think that's great.
Sounds very adultish, though.
Yeah. Do you not like that?
Well, I mean, low-key I kind of, but then at the same time, I'm like, seems a little weird.
Too grown up for
A
you?
little bit.
Okay.
Like, don't you think? Like when you
no.
look at me, do you think, oh, that guy's a functioning adult? You know what I mean? Like he's responsible.
Right.
Like-
he looks like someone that has 30 bottles of wine just
Gather,
at the ready.
children. This is what you aspire to be. Like, absolutely no.
No, you look like you're more likely to have a skateboard collection.
Yeah. I know.
Not
That's-
so much the bottles of wine.
I would love that, by the way.
I know you would.
Skate like longboards.
Yeah, it's not too late to start.
I don't think you're wrong. Yeah, you
You
might
can have a
something
wine
there.
collection and a longboard collection. How fun.
It's super weird, right? When you say stuff
Yeah,
like that.
it kinda is.
Super weird. Teresa, what are some of the adult things you do?
If I find a good box, I keep it.
Yes.
Yeah,
definitely.
okay.
You never know when you need a good box.
Right.
You know, See, and you know what? In all these years, those good boxes I saved, I think I just told you guys this last week, but we just bought a house. It's official.
Yes.
And guess what? Those boxes have come in handy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will always hold on to a good box. We went to Costco recently, and you know how you box up your Costco order.
Yeah.
Like I still have them sitting in my apartment, and I don't need them.
You don't need them.
But they're good,
No.
sturdy boxes.
Yeah, they're pretty
I know,
strong.
You just never know.
when you're going to need a box, right?
Yeah.
When you got kids love boxes. So
Collecting.
it's come in handy so many times.
I love
You're
it.
bored, here's a box.
You're listening to The Casey Clark Show.
All right, another round of 30-second name game. We got 30 seconds on the clock, and you got to name 10 different items inside that time frame. The trick is, Amy, you don't know the topic until just before the timer begins, okay?
Okay.
All right.
So you think you're ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, we need you to name 10 things you might hear while you're enjoying a day at the zoo. Go.
Oh, okay. Look at the elephant.
One,
Yep.
Lions roaring.
Yes.
Some kids yelling.
3,
Always.
Maybe parents
4,
talking to kids or explaining. People laughing.
5,
Footsteps.
6,
Water sounds.
7,
Staff talking to people or
8,
giving shows.
9,
Yes.
People laughing.
10. Amy, you just snuck it in. It was so super close.
And I like that you really, I could tell you really didn't want to actually make animal noises. So you're just like, lions roaring.
Roaring, you know.
Right?
Making the noises.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, okay.
All the animals making the animal noises that they're supposed to be making.
But I'm not going to do it.
No, I'm not. Yeah, okay.
It's The Casey Clark Show.
A lot of utility companies are saying, hey, pet owners, you might not want to, leave the TV on when you leave for your pet.
If you're looking for ways to cut some corners with those costs, that might be what's costing you a little extra money is leaving the lights on, turning the heat on too, right? Of course, you want to make sure that your pets are comfortable, but it's just something to be mindful of.
We can't turn on, there's like TV for dogs.
Oh, yeah.
On YouTube, you can just, and it's usually squirrels or something, right? Or birds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our dog, Opal, she goes bananas.
Oh,
So it's not a calming thing. It's like, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
She's excited.
Oh, yeah.
And
she
barking,
barks,
right?
And I'm like, okay, well, maybe we shouldn't be doing this.
And Opal, your dog, is very well behaved and wouldn't just randomly bark unless
exactly.
there's something
Yeah.
going on.
Something's going on. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I get that.
We don't, but we do leave music.
That's cute.
on for her.
I like that.
Whether that's good or bad, I'm not sure. Christina, you have a cat now. Do you leave music on when you leave the cat?
Of course I do.
You do? Am I a bad kitty mom because I don't?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Right straight. You're awful.
I leave the station on, your guys' station on because I love it.
Aw.
And my cat loves it too.
Are you sure though?
I leave the music on for him.
But Christina, are you sure that the cat loves it, or is this?
No, I'm positive he loves it.
Okay,
When
so
I change the channel, he gets pissed off at me.
Okay.
And he attacks my legs.
Oh, wow. He does
And then
love
when I
us.
put the music back on the station, then he'll go and play.
oh, okay.
That is so adorable.
That's fair. That's fair. You know what? It's not scientific, but it's fair.
Yep, it is.
All right. Well, listen, you are super awesome, and we appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate you too.
Okay. Well, we
Thank
hope you
you
have
so
a great
much.
day.
Guys.
All right.
Bye.
See you, Christina.
Okay, bye. Have a good day.
Bye.
It's The Casey Clark Show.
Good to have you along. If you just popped in, we're talking about what do you do with your pet when you're not there. For instance, do you leave music on? Maybe their pet TV
Or
channel?
turn on some lights so
Yeah.
they're not in the dark when you're not there. Do pets even need that? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good question. At night. See, we have automatic lights that go on anyway.
Oh,
right?
I see. I
So,
see.
So those go on automatically. We do leave music on for our pet, Opie, our
Aw,
dog, Opie
yeah.
Dopes. But then we also have a fish.
Oh, yes.
Bean. And we have 2 geckos.
Yeah, what do you do for your geckos?
Tropical music? I don't know what they do. You know what? What is tropical music?
I don't know.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But you don't leave any music on for your reptiles and
No,
such.
we don't. No.
Yeah.
But we should. Maybe it should be like something like jungle.
Okay.
Ambiance.
Yeah. Maybe they would appreciate that.
Yeah, they were like, it does feel like the jungle in here.
Great.
Or would it make them feel homesick?
Oh, good point.
I don't know. Like,
better that they just sit in abject silence.
Yes, I think so. But they're beside each other in different containers, terrariums, and then they look at each other.
Okay.
So
they've got enough to do.
I think so. It's Bean who's on her own.
Yeah, poor Bean.
I think it's a female.
Okay.
Pretty sure it is. Every pet in our house is female.
Every being except for you.
For me is it's female. You're right. Mary, what kind of pet did you used to have?
A turtle.
A turtle?
Oh my goodness.
What was
Little turtle? He was so cute.
What was your turtle's name?
Fred.
Obviously.
Of course. What a silly question.
Yes.
What a silly.
Oh my gosh.
So, when you left Fred alone at home, would you turn on music or anything or a TV?
No, nothing.
Poor Fred.
Yeah, I don't know if turtles need that.
I secretly hoped he'd die.
Oh. But that turtle kept living and living.
He did.
And
Turtles
living.
live a long time.
Oh, of course they do. Yeah.
They do.
Yeah. How long did you have Fred for?
A few years.
Yeah, I bet.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, Fred.
A few years. Poor Fred.
Oh, I'm sure he lived a really good life. Yeah.
I do.
Mary, you're the best. You're absolutely the best.
Thanks.
Okay. See you, Mary.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
The Casey Clark Show.
This is the Casey Clark Show.
Yeah, man, that's the good stuff.
Well, this is where we celebrate amazing things that people are doing every single day. We call this the good stuff. This is a really beautiful story about a man named Frank Azamek, a 67-year-old father of 3. Frank spent 6 weeks at Niagara Hospice undergoing cancer treatment. As he entered his final hours, his last wish wasn't about himself. He wanted to thank the nursing staff who cared for him by treating everyone to a meal.
Oh, wow.
So he looked to his younger brother, Ken, and Ken's like, yeah, let's make this happen. The hitch, though, it was Easter weekend, and about everywhere they went to, it was closed. Mm-hmm. So Ken kept calling, and he finally reached Tommy Milani, owner of Sub Delicious Pizza and Subs. Tommy did not hesitate. He said to Ken, absolutely, whatever you need. He said, hospice nurses were all saints. Mm-hmm. Tommy put his own Easter plans aside to make pizzas for the entire nursing staff, delivered them so Frank could say thank you in his one final meaningful way. Ken later said that meant the world to see his brother being able to do that and the kind of greatness and kindness that is spread. And he said it really helped our family in a very painful moment for everyone.
Yeah.
And what makes this really, really great is that even at the end of his life, Frank was still thinking about other people.
Yeah, no kidding.
That kind of gratitude says so much about who he was. And for Tommy, showing up the way he did turned one family's heartbreak into something very beautiful.
Yeah, man, that's the good stuff.
And as Tommy and as Ken, Frank's brother, would say, it's just an amazing reminder that kindness doesn't have to be complicated.
Oh, absolutely not. Not at all. It's
No.
very simple most of the time.
Tommy says, you know what? Sometimes all you got to do is just show up.
That's it.
Just show up. If you are in a situation today where somebody is looking for kindness, and that's probably a lot of people, all you got to do is show up.
That's it. And it's very simple.
Yeah. That's such a beautiful story.
Casey Clark Show.
This is the Casey Clark Show.
We're talking about parent hacks, and this parent has gone viral, what she did to her little.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that she started off the video on social media by saying, like, I'm gaslighting my child into thinking that he's going to an actual Dodgers game.
My son is a huge Dodgers fan, so we decided to go to a minor league game and just pretend that we were at the Dodger game. We got all dressed up in our Dodgers gear, and we just kept cheering for the Dodgers the whole night. I couldn't tell you what teams are actually even playing in this game. We sat in the front row right behind home plate, which we never would have been able to do if it was an actual Dodgers game.
Yeah, so the kid's like 2-3 years old.
Love it.
So he doesn't know.
Doesn't know.
And it is actually really cute. You see like the family rolling up in the parking lot. And obviously parking was no issue because they weren't at an actual LA Dodgers game. And, you know, they've got all their Dodgers gear on. They're screaming in the parking lot, go, Dodgers, go.
Fun.
And there's a part too where the kid gets a baseball from one of the minor league players at the game. And I guess he slept with the baseball that night. Like he had the time of his life and he didn't know any different, that he wasn't at a Dodgers game. And I think that is genius.
Yeah, it is. That's pretty, that's like next level. Teresa, you have kids. Let's talk about your parenting hacks. How many?
Oh my God, like tons of things. Like cereal for one. I mean, we can afford to buy the expensive cereal, but I just don't because half the time it gets wasted and thrown down the sink. So I replace the Fruit Loops box with no-name brand Fruit Loops.
Oh, that is so good.
Sneaky.
That is so good.
Yeah.
I never even thought of that.
Yeah, they don't know. He doesn't know the difference.
They don't know.
Or I buy the Fruit Loops that are like majorly reduced sugar, but pour it into the same box.
Right.
And he doesn't know.
They're not Fruit Loops, they're Fruit Lumps. But he doesn't know.
Yeah, same with his birthday coming up. Like, sorry, we can't make it work on your actual day because we have some other stuff going on. So we're just going to tell you your birthday is the next day. Do you really know? Nope.
Brilliant. Well done. Well done.
He
That
doesn't
is
know
great.
yet.
Yes. That is, that's a pro move right there.
I love that.
The Casey Clark Show.
Which legendary game show do you love? Price is Right is right up there. They're going to air their first live episode in the history of that game show, which is, by the way, 54 years old.
Wow. Okay, that's awesome.
So that's old. Jeopardy's old. Wheel of Fortune's old.
Yeah.
And we're asking people their favorite game shows. Nobody's doing any new ones, which is scary. Hey?
And I mean, this wouldn't be new, but man, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? That chokehold that had on all of us.
That was a juggernaut,
When Regis was the host, I still remember gathered around the TV when that guy, and he worked for the IRS.
Oh, did he? Yeah.
Yeah, and he won. And remember, he didn't need a lifeline.
Right.
He used his first and only lifeline just to call his dad or his mom.
No, I think it was dad. I think you're right. Yeah.
Just to say, hey, I'm
Dad,
going to win $1 million.
I just won $1 million.
Oh, man, it was iconic.
And everybody just lost their nuts.
That was so, and I think Who Wants to Be a Millionaire has had a lot of winners since then, but everyone remembers their first, right?
Absolutely. Walter are asking people their favorite game show and why.
Jeopardy.
Oh, yeah. I spent lots of time watching Jeopardy, but I'm so bad at it. Do you find that you do well with the questions?
As an adult, as a kid, I had no idea what was going on. However, it was a time where we sit with our grandparents in front of the TV in the, the 80s and 90s. Yeah. And some of the favorite times that we had was sitting in a room with grandparents. So,
oh, that's sweet.
Sentimentally, Jeopardy is and always be my favorite.
Yeah.
I also love the awkward exchange, like when they do it between like round 1 and 2 or something, where the host.
That's got to be pre-planned, because some of those stories, like there's no way somebody goes on national television and says, "Hey, I'm going to tell this story."
Yes, I agree.
Spilling peanut butter on my head, like
yeah, it's always such a weird exchange, though.
It says here you saved a pig in a tree once. And you're like, what? Yeah, I did, Alex, and this is how I did it.
Thank you so much for asking.
Yeah, thanks, Alex. Nobody really brings that up.
Yeah, right.
You're listening to The Casey Clark Show.
Let's make a deal.
Yay!
We should have got the intro to that. Dang it, I just thought about that now. We're talking about your favorite game show or shows of all time. The Price is Right, for the first time ever in the 54 history of that show, will go live, which is scary.
Yeah, kind of, hey?
Monty Hall, Let's Make a Deal. I remember that, and everybody dressed up in costumes.
Yes.
And I can't remember, like, do you choose door number 1? Do you choose door number 2? What's behind door number 3? But I don't remember if there was the game component to that.
All I remember from Let's Make a Deal is, the wild and crazy costumes and people yelling so much. Like, it's just a great, I don't remember the point. I don't know what it is at all. I just know it's crazy.
And I just remember the door choices as well. Okay. For some unknown reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was fun. Ernie said the newlywed game was pretty cool. The dating game.
Yes, all those. Those are very funny.
There was another one where it was a talent show and they hit the gong.
Oh.
And they had 3 judges. I can't remember that. The unknown comic was on there with a paper bag over his head.
Okay, yeah. I vaguely know what you're talking about, but I don't remember what that's called.
I can't remember either. I'll have to,
The Gong Show.
The Gong, thanks.
There you go.
They had a
Patty.
gong. They had a gong and they hit it. I can't
and
remember.
And
it's a show. I can't remember what it's called.
The Gong Show.
Patty's like, you dummy. It's the Gong. It's literally the Gong Show.
Thank you, Patty.
Oh, Amanda, we're asking you your favorite game show.
Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you do when you play along with Jeopardy?
We do pretty good. I do it with my students too, and I do it for I add my own questions and we make our own games.
Oh. That's cool. So you're a teacher?
Yeah.
What grade? What grade?
7, 8.
Oh.
That's good.
That's tough.
It is tough. Yeah.
It can be.
That's a lot of Axe body spray.
Yeah.
Hey?
Oh, yeah. Lots of 6, 7s and bras.
Yeah. I was just going to say, when you said you teach grade 7 and 8, I'm like, be careful. That is not 6, 7.
7.
Oh, my gosh. Nonstop.
Hey, Miss A, 6, 7.
Oh, no.
Nonstop.
It's the Casey Clark Show. Minute to win it.
All right, minute to win it. 10 questions, 60 seconds, Melody. And what we're going to do is we're going to play the passable version for you, which means if there's a question you don't automatically have an answer for, use the word pass, and we'll move on to the next question. If we have enough time, we'll get back to those past questions. But remember, the first answer you give us is the answer we got to take, okay?
Okay.
All right. So the timer will start after I finish reading the first question, Melody. Here we go. How many letters are in the alphabet?
26.
What poisonous fruit did Snow White take a bite out of?
An apple.
Trident, XL, juicy fruit. Types of what?
Gum.
Convert 8 out of 10 into a percentage.
80%.
Which candy bar franchise suggests you're not you when you're hungry?
I think I know, but I'm going to pass.
What body part does a podiatrist mainly focus on?
Feet.
How many faces are carved into Mount Rushmore?
Pass.
Which actor plays Rocky in the Rocky movies?
Sylvester Stallone.
Spell the word rhythm.
RHYTHM.
Which country is known as the land of the rising sun?
Pass.
Which candy bar? Oh no!
Toll for Pete's sake. Toll for Pete's sake.
Oh, you ran out of time.
Toll for Pete's sake.
It is.
It is for, in which candy bar franchise suggests your Snickers? So, wow.
And
rhythm, right?
You did, actually, which is super duper impressive.
Yeah.
That is, I would say, probably one of the hardest words to spell. It's short. There's not a lot of letters.
Question?
So which country is known as the land of the rising sun? Do you want to give it a guess now?
New Zealand?
Japan.
But okay, but you're on that side of the world, kind of.
I had no idea.
Yeah, so that's fine.
All good.
It's the Casey Clark Show.
We are traveling back to our 20s. If you just popped in from Ask Reddit, this was geared at women, but I think anybody could answer it.
Mm-hmm.
Women in their 30s were asked if you could relive your 20s, what would you change and why? Higher retirement contributions. Yeah.
Yes.
Basically, let's go RRSPs or however you channel that, whatever that looks like. I think a lot of these are for anybody, really. Wear less makeup? Sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, man. I wish I would have taken better care of my skin in my 20s. Definitely.
My late 20s, I packed it on. I had so much makeup back then.
I bet you
right
did.
Into my early 30s.
Yeah. And are you paying for it now?
A little bit.
Okay. So if you could go back to your 20s, you would take better care of your skin would be one.
I would have better, no regrets, right? But I would definitely have a better radar on my choice of partners. Oh, would I ever?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would I ever?
And sometimes you got to kiss a lot of frogs, right?
Yeah, hey, there should be a bumper sticker that says, watch out for the pretty ones.
Okay. There probably is, honestly.
Is there? I thought I just made that up. Dang.
It is good.
Brittany, same question. Traveling back to your 20s, what would you like to relive and change?
I would change my group of friends.
Oh, okay. You run with a pretty rough crowd, do you?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Back in the day. Okay.
Yes, if I could have changed my group of friends sooner, that would be.
Brill.
Okay, so now you're running with a pretty good crowd.
Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
Nice.
Look at
you.
you.
Of course you are.
Look at it. Like, we're friends. We're a pretty good crowd.
The Casey Clark Show.
This is the Casey Clark Show.
There's this survey on Reddit that asks, this was directed at women in their 30s, if you could go back into your 20s, what would you like to change? There is like diet and alcohol consumption.
Better skincare.
Level of makeup you were wearing.
For sure.
Stuff like that. Anybody can ask or answer this question. It doesn't just specifically direct at women. Andy said dippity-doo. He'd like to use less dippity-doo in his hair because he lost his hair in his 30s.
Do you think that would have been because of dippity-doo?
Usually, if and Andy, I'm going to make some assumptions here. If you're using dippity-doo, you're probably also dyeing your hair or doing frosty tips. So
You think so?
I bet you he just fried the crap out of his hair.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Poor Andy. Wow.
I have a nephew that did that, and now he's completely bald.
No.
Yeah.
Too much dippity-doo. That'll get you every time.
I think it's dippity-doo is the gateway. Holly said I would have not have sold my 67 Mustang or my 78 Power Wagon. Those are wild whips.
Holy, that's cool. Yeah, I would have hung on to those
No
too.
kidding. Andrew, what would you do if you could relive your 20s?
Oh, man, I would have bought a house.
Whoa, yeah.
Yes, buy some property.
Yeah.
Definitely. Good one.
Yeah, no, that's smart. That's super smart. Nobody tells you that when you're young, too, right? That's really the thing that picks me.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Hey, Andrew, you married?
I am.
Nobody also tells you in the same vein when you're getting married, at least on the guy side, what to expect. And it's not like we're the first ones to ever get married. All your married friends, they say nothing.
No, they got a little wry smile in the background.
Yeah. Like, that's so unfair.
Give you no warning.
Zero. Nothing.
No.
Casey Clark Show.
This is the Casey Clark Show.
If you just jumped in, we're talking about what Italy is doing. They're making this a law that you can take time off with pay to take care of your ailing pets.
And I love where this came from, too. It was from a court case almost a decade ago where a librarian had to fight for time off with pay for her sick dog. She argued that under Italian law, letting an animal suffer is a crime.
We should look that up. Is it a law? It must be a law here.
Oh, I would think so, too.
Animal cruelty, for sure.
Yeah, and she was arguing that, it is cruel for me to choose to go to my job when I really should be taking care of my sick pet. She won that court case, and then that just kickstarted this motion to have it law that you're allowed to take pet leave, I guess, and still get paid.
I have no issues with this. Absolutely no issues with this. In fact, if elected, this would be something that we would roll in. Now, I'm not a business owner, so I don't know the ramifications on what that looks like on a budgetary level. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, at 10,000 feet up where I usually sit, I would say, yes, let's go, 100%.
Yeah, and I mean, I've had to recently take quite a bit of time off for one of my cats because we had to travel to get his treatment, and I had to burn my own vacation days, and that seems so ridiculous to me because when I think of a vacation day, I think I'm sitting in the sun drinking a margarita. There was no fun to be had, and yet I had to burn valuable vacation days.
Walter, should this be a law?
You guys aren't going to like my answer.
Oh, no, you're going to say no. Wow.
No.
Okay, but explain yourself.
They're pets. They're just pets. Pets aren't kids. Pets aren't.
Walter, easy now. Thin ice. There's a sign right on the pond that says, go on at your own risk.
I know. Yeah. No, I know.
The Casey Clark Show.
Wow. This is blown up. If you just rolled in, we're talking about making it law. What Italy did is they made it law that you can get time off with pay to take care of your ailing pets. And, well, we heard from Walter. He said, no, that's absolutely not.
Yeah, I do love another part of this law, though. Obviously, you have to be able to prove that your pet is sick for sure. Also, your pet must be microchipped. So I do love that they're also, you know, controlling, like, pets just wandering around in the country too. Everything has to be microchipped, and make sure that you're taking good care of your pet first and foremost, and then you can take time off to really take care of them.
And again, I know what Walter's saying. He's like, pets are not family. They're not humans. But for a lot of people, they are.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people, they are.
We hold them very close, for sure.
So, Brittany, what do you think?
100%.
Okay. Have you ever had to take time off to deal with an ailing pet?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Yeah, and it's hard, and you know what? It's not like you're taking a vacation day and having a ton of fun. You're dealing with a sick pet.
Yeah, and if it's like the worst case scenario, then like having to deal with the aftermath of that would also be allowed.
Can I ask, did you take personal time or sick days? You know, did you take your vacation or did you take sick days?
I didn't have, like, I couldn't take a vacation. But so I'm assuming it was just 6 days. But
Okay. I think we should obviously do this.
I way would have rather been sick.
Absolutely, right?
1,000%.
It's the Casey Clark Show.
This has been another episode of the Casey Clark Show's weekly podcast, giving you company on demand. So whenever you need us, we're here, but not like in a creepy, desperate, weird way, I promise. This episode is hosted and produced by Casey Clark and me, Sasha. You can follow along with our show on Instagram at The Casey Clark Show. Give us each a follow, too. Casey can be found at Casey Clark. I'm Sasha B. Spencer. If you have any topics you'd love for us to discuss, any stories for the good stuff, any other questions, comments, or concerns, DM us on our socials.